Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Donkey Kong Country. If you're here for the premiere, thanks for being here. Last episode we defeated, what was it, Neki or something? Yeah, Neki's Revenge it was. Okay, so we completed this entire area. We're like 77% complete with this game. So hopefully the other 30... No, not 30, sorry. No, it is 33. The other 33% would be whatever the next area is going to be. So let's see.
No, it's 23%, moron.
Game Plank Galleon, so I'm guessing we're going through the entire ship to get to final boss now. Or... Okay, this is the first level, I'm guessing. Alright, cool. King K. Rool, I'm assuming, right? Okay. Alright, this is rough. This is rough. Okay, yep. And he's gonna juke me like 3 times now. Yep, 3 times. I figured out his pattern. Oh wait, what is he gonna do now? Juke. Do I need to wait for anything? Nope. Alright. Juke! Okay, yeah. Don't go too fast. Juke. Okay. Alright. Stay focused. I gotta lock in, bro. Okay, I gotta really lock in now. Go. Okay, juke. Juke. Make sure you juke. Juke. Okay. And then you're gonna come back. Juke. Alright, he's gonna die now. Right? He's gonna die. Alright! Give me the banana, right? Or the stage complete? No? Credits. Coding Claptraps. Characters Crusha, Cloundering Critter, Concept Clump, Commander King K. Rool. Yeah, nah, we not done yet, bro. He's got a second face. I already know it. I have a feeling. He's got a second face. Come on, dude. That was like... That was a little easy, on the easy side in a way. Okay. Okay, just go underneath him. Go underneath him. He's gonna try to... What the fuck? That was it? No way! That was way too easy! Well done, Donkey, my boy! Who would have thought a young whippersnapper like you could have been that bunch of no-good cramlings? You made an old man proud! Go and look in your board. I think you'll be in for a surprise! Or horde. It says horde. My bad. If I had been playing, I'd have found everything. Alright, buddy. Alright, I'm sure there must be some bonus rooms you haven't found. So that's what I need to do. Okay. Alright. I'm actually gonna go look up where the others are at, considering that I've what was it? What was it? There are rooms that I haven't. Yeah, there are technically there are technically rooms that I haven't explored yet, and I definitely want to check it out for sure. I'm sure there's a playthrough that that's still out there, like a long play, and because this game can't be that long. Manky Kong? Okay. Mini Neki. The aquatic bad guys. Well, in a way, this episode is going to consist of Krool truths, in a way. Since, breaking news from like 2 days ago, basically, digital games is gonna be the new era, and pretty much Sony and Xbox as well plan to discontinue, they plan to discontinue, physical games. And me, how do I feel about it? A little sad, but at the same time, business-wise, thinking about it, like, if I had to really think clearly on this and logically, if I were to, like, look at the last 5 games that I bought physically, Pac-Man World 2 Repack, let me see, Super Mario Maker 2, that was like 7 years ago, right? King K. Rule. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna go find some bonus rooms, right? Yeah, we have to go find the bonus rooms. Is it my turn yet? No. Nope. Surely it's me next. Base Kong. I should have said Base Kong. Well, we did it. But I feel like there's like a lot more to be done. Jerk. Oops. Dude, that's how you're gonna treat your nephew? What a jerk. I did this using 1 life. And it took less than an hour. Alright. Alright, buddy. I wanna see... I should react to a speedrun. If there was a speedrun that actually happened here, I wonder what his reaction would be if you completed this game in under an hour. I really want to know. Yeah, well. Let's see what he says. We're gonna try to find all the bonus rooms. I think... Oh, man, this is gonna be such a rough, like, editing process on, like... when I'll actually, like, get to these areas. So... I don't know, man. But, like, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. I should be talking right now, right? I should be talking. Since we're technically not done. Yeah, so, with physical games, and I was thinking about all the physical games I bought, but to be frankly honest, like, the last few games that I even bought weren't actually... Well, they were physical. They were, like, very far apart. But on my behalf, it's not like I could really afford it. And so, like, to be fairly honest, it's not like I could really make a difference or change or anything. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna just continue on. 78%, not bad. So if we're at 5 hours now. Jungle Hijinks. Pretty sure I got every single secret in that area, so let's go to... Ropey Rampage? Let me see. I'll pretty much edit... Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get into these areas and then look through. I'm not gonna look... Like, I'll look through, like, side by side just to check if there are any areas, and then, like, I'll, like, kind of, like, let you know when I'll be there, basically. So, editor me, I'm going to... hopefully leave some notes on when I actually, like, completed this. And then, like, you know, put the time steps as well. So, apparently, I found so on the guide it says that one of the first ones that I missed was here, which you just fall down there and then voila, there's the area. Which I don't know how anybody in their right minds would have found this area, like pretty much like accidentally. In my opinion, not really. In my opinion, how would anybody find this? So I don't really know how anybody would find this. Where it's 6. Oh, nice. The letter N. The heck? What the? Okay, so maybe I did find this already then. Maybe I did find this area already. I just didn't realize it. All right, I'm gonna look on. All right, I'll come back to you, or I'll come back to you in the next area. All right. So the next area. Okay, so apparently this is the next area. You just go down here. So hopefully I don't screw this up. Alright. I think the last one was right there. Okay. Oh, at least we're getting lives. I'm not too mad about this. Alright, you guys in the next area. Okay, well, you have 2 chances anyway to get into this area. And yeah, I don't know if anybody was expecting this area, to be honest with you. Like, this is a bonus area, so yeah. See you guys in the next. Okay, so the next area is right here. You wanna get rid of these snakes quickly. And then, pretty much go in here. And then you reach the... Oh, I think I've already hit this area. I think I might have hit this area up already, but in case I didn't, it's right here, and... Alright, cool. We made it out of the cave. Nice. Okay, so it's this area. Sorry. You wanna wait, and then that's your next area. By sheer miracle, it's... Yeah. If you were, like, actually, like, flicking the button, like, actually, like, hitting the button, like, quickly, you would actually, like, hit those right, so... Like, you wouldn't even have to wait for timing. Which is actually kind of weird, in my opinion. But... Let me see if we walk away. Come back. Oh, okay. Well, the crevice is still there. Alright, see you guys in the next, Oh, wait. Unless it's... Well, if it's nearby, I'll keep the video recording. So, apparently this is the next area, so I kept it, hopefully I kept it rolling. Yeah. Worth it in my opinion. Okay, well, see you guys in the next area. Alright? Alright, well, 84%. That's an improvement. That's an improvement. Okay, so we're getting closer. I'm happy with that one. Alright. Let's go to Funky Flights and then get to the next ones that I need to get going to. Cool. Let's go. Okay, so the next area is right down here in these underneath these two bumblebees that I missed. I better read this right. Okay. I better read this area right. Okay. Okay, so after the triple... Oh, nice! Okay! Nice! I did not think I was gonna be able to read that at all, but... I'll take it! Cool! I ain't mad at all! I'm not gonna lie. What? 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 I'm not gonna lie. I didn't expect to find this area. To be honest with you. Okay. Well, cool. Okay. Back to you, I guess. Okay, so apparently the next one that I was missing was over here. Underneath this wheelie guy. So that's fun. Alright, let me iframe this. I think the last one I saw was right here. Nope, it wasn't. Alright. I'll be back. So the next one that I miss, apparently it's over here. And it's up here in this little area. And let's see here. Alright, cool. So yeah, there you go. Nice, we got the ostrich. Hopefully that'll move up the percentage a little bit. Just a little bit more now. Alright, see you guys in the next area. So apparently, the next area that I missed is down here. I don't know how anybody was supposed to find that in their right mind. I don't know how anybody was supposed to find that in their right mind. But we'll be right back after these messages. Second attempt. Here we go. Ooh, Ramby minigame. Let's go. All right. Yeah, we better be quick with this. There's gotta be a way to grab like to the top of those platforms or something, right? Yeah, that timer's going down like crazy. Alright. Alright. Well, I was able to get 485. Not bad. Wish I got more, but oh well. What can you do? Alright, see you guys in the next area. So from here, it's going to be a voiceover. If this lasts a while, I thought this would be a good time for me to like kind of predict a few things. And also, yeah, I missed this area when I played through it, so I had to play through this entire stage again. Well, not exactly. I kind of cheated a little bit. I did a little resetty, but you won't be seeing those too often. But needless to say, wanted to at least by the way, like the areas do have like a giant golden version of those statues. which is actually like quite impressive. And like play the stage enough and you'll find it with like enough practice and in place. Obviously, like if you play the game long enough, you'll find those areas and it'll just kind of ingrain into your memory. So yeah, anyways, so why do I think that so actually I don't know, let's begin here on what I was actually thinking about digital gaming area. So where am I at with that? Well, to be fairly honest, like so I'm a little not upset. I'm a little sad to hear about this, but at the same time, this is kind of just like like pretty much just the beginning for the future, and to some degree, it's only in a matter of time where consoles are just straight up just going to be pointless to have. And honestly, there's probably a lot of YouTubers that probably predicted this, that like having consoles in general are pretty much a waste of time, and it pretty much is. The only factor in like to like really the only like sore thumb that's like kind of like sticking out in the way to like getting like the whole gaming market to be fully on PC is Nintendo. And the reason why I want to say that is because Nintendo has exclusive games on their own consoles, right? And so like there's going to be games where they're like, nah, you know what, I'm not going to I'm not going to like I'm not going to allow these people to play Mario games on Xbox or even on the PlayStation. And so yeah, I don't know how anybody was supposed to expect that either, but there you go. But anyways, back to what I was saying. It's a problem in a way, because when you have these like games that are being made physical, I just want to at least speak about this in a way where it's like, hey, there's a lot of delusional people that are talking about this, and it's kind of just like there's people that are like, oh, like I'm hearing about this news, and well, okay, so let me break it down. By the way, in case like I probably should have broken this down from the very beginning, but needless to say, what I wanted to really say here is like the news that's broken down and like what has been broken like 2 days ago, right? Starting 2028, physical games are going to be no longer a thing between Xbox and Sony. And the reason why, and actually really with Microsoft and Sony, and I'm going to be completely honest, like, if you're someone that will get really upset about that, the underlying question I said in the beginning of the video, again, is what were the last few physical games that you bought, and how long ago did you buy those games? I can at least name one that I bought, like not too long ago. Actually, almost like I want to say like almost a year ago. Actually, like 10 months ago, I would say. And I bought Pac-Man World 2. Repack. So that's the last physical game that I bought. And to be honest, like it is like, yes, it is very sad to like just see this happen, but it is, it is going to be reality here. And it's only in a matter of time where, I mean, Nintendo is kind of, the reason why I'm saying Nintendo's kind of getting in the way with like complete like digitalized like media is because, well, I'm gonna be honest here, like they themselves are also like pushing for digital media and digital games. And so and we look at the underlying issue here, it's like, okay, well, how are they in their own way? Well, they're exclusive and they don't want to bother like allowing their IP to be sold anywhere else other than Nintendo software. So unless Nintendo, I think one of two things is going to happen. So number one, I think Nintendo will either fold and give in to like being able to just sell their IP altogether for huge tons of money, and some billionaire, trillionaire is going to like, or really some billionaire out there is going to buy it. By the way, I didn't expect that to happen in the stage. I mean, I looked it up on how to do it, but yeah, it's kind of stupid on how that happens. But yeah, I really had to lock in here on this one. So back to the game. So like number one on how this happens is that you have So you either have Nintendo fold in to like being able to give the IP, not the IP, but just like their mascot, Mario, Kirby. Their mascots really Mario, Kirby, Star Fox. Who else? Pokemon. Although to be honest, not a lot of people are gonna want Pokemon. Donkey Kong's gonna be another one. Yoshi is another icon. But like, let's be honest here. Like these Nintendo icons that are like gonna be pretty much like still exclusive to Nintendo are no longer going to be exclusive, and people are going to simply just be able to play the games online and actually legally in a way, instead of having to like burn the CD and then be able to play it on the PC. I mean, that's how they did it. By the way, did anybody know that you could do that? Because I didn't. Straight up. And I know I'm going to cut myself off in a second, so I'm going to probably just have a moment of silence on this, alright? Just settle this in, okay? Thank God I got that freaking... Did you know you could do that? Like, what the flip? Actually, like, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh, frick. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Thank God it only took me, like, one try to do that. Let's see how far we come. I know I know there's a voiceover probably up till now, but sorry about that. I mean, I knew I expected it to, so, like... Let's see, candy save point. Let's see if we're at 94 now. That's okay. That's area 5, so we're making good progress. I don't want to go to I want to go to Funky's, all right? And then we'll go to the final few stages and then complete the game for real this time. So, where was I at? Right. So, that's point number 1, by the way. That was point number 1 with the entirety of Nintendo, like being able to like just let go of their IPs and let go of their mascots, and you know, just allow the mascots to be able to be playable in other platforms, and then just become its own company in general on its own, like Sega was just doing basically what Sega's doing, but like in their own way, and just kind of like, all right, like monetizing and just like pretty much just like, you know, I don't know. It's a whole thing with that. It's really stupid in my opinion. But you want to know what the second route could be for Nintendo? And I really hope to God that's not the case, because I feel like it will be the most stupid way to like go about this, the most big L move to go about it. And that is for them to just create their own Steam box, basically, or Steam machine. I know that sounds so retarded, but let me assure you, like, if you do not know how stupid and how possessive and how prideful Nintendo can be, let me just, like, at least allow you to, like, just... This is Nintendo we're talking about, okay? Now, they will do everything in their power to make sure that people know that, you see this game that you're playing right here? That's made by me. That's made by this company. And you're going to either play it the way we want you to play it, or you're going to face the consequences. There's no other way of playing it, no ROM hacks needed, and blah blah blah. And I get the pridefulness and like why, because it's art. I mean, if you really look at like video games, it's art basically, right? It's art that you kind of just, you know, you make. And I can honestly like make an example and make a reason on why like people would I guess like make ROM hacks and not pirate the games, just like, you know, make the games in their own way. And it's like, I've said this example plenty of times. And it's in a way where it's like, I mean, it's not malicious in a way. It's not a bad example. It's just, that's just how things work. And, you know, you just gotta accept it in a way, right? And so, you know, you just take that in acceptance, right? And so, where do I go from here on this one? Right. So my example of it, by the way, is that let's see. What was the pizza example, right? I make a pizza. You know, people love pizza, right? You know, there's people out there that really like pizza, so they eat pizza. Now, someone comes along and says, "Okay, I'm gonna make a shop, and do you want better, or do you want alternatively?" You know what the person did? The person decided to make a pizza sandwich. Now it's still a pizza in a way. It's a pizza sandwich, really. It's really more like a sandwich, but it's with pizza toppings, and it's honestly a good concept. And it's something that, okay, I've worked hard on inventing this very item called pizza, and you just came along and made it into a sandwich. And it's okay, yeah, not too creative, but it's okay. And it may be a bad example to use, but it really makes sense on what ROM hacks are. It's a different way to play a game. Different ways to, make things work in a way. Make things I guess physics, not physically, but digitally work. Just making things different, how everything can be laid out. It's a different way to set the art, kind of like abstract art or something like that, or the Mona Lisa picture, right? That was made as a painting. It's a very famous painting there too. And you know what people would do with AI, or it's an example, I'm just saying, or be able to make jokes and whatnot here and there. And that is the straight up just, they will make a funny face on it, where they just okay, what is it, there was this meme called Monday Lisa or something like that, and it's okay, whatever, sure. And it's okay. Not too creative, but it's just oh, it's a funny meme because she looks exhausted. It's Monday. Nobody likes Mondays, and it is what it is. That's the inside joke. I'm sorry for explaining it, but I don't like to explain jokes. But that's just how it is. I'm just this joke is an example that I'm trying to use for for people, anybody, for any reason to make ROM hacks. And by any means, when people promote ROM hacks, it's not to be sold or separately, or really to be sold in general. It really isn't. In fact, it is illegal to sell ROM hacks, if you didn't know that by now. But that's just how it is. Now, back to the digital media. It's going to be something where it's going to require a lot more effort, a lot more well, what's the word I'm looking for? It's gonna require, well, yeah, it actually will require a lot of effort to get physical media back, considering that, well, let's be honest, it doesn't really, a lot of people are gonna hate this take, but it doesn't really have much value if not a lot of people are buying the games physically that often. People are using the convenience to their advantage more, and sooner or later it's just gonna be the new norm. It's only in a matter of time, really, until someone decides, oh, okay, yeah, I'm just not gonna, I'm gonna just continuously whatever, right? So I'm gonna continuously let me see. Oh yeah. I was why is there a jump cut? Right. There's a jump cut because I was looking almost forever, on what that last secret was, and I actually finally found it in a way, and it's so stupid how I missed it, but I missed it. But it's okay. We found it. We're going to 100% the game, and everything's going to be fine, basically. So, as I was saying before, if people really want to fight for this back, sad reality and truth, it's not going to be fought back for. Things are going to be fully digitalized, and I'm sorry to burst your bubble, Nintendo fans, but soon you guys will have it normalized to the fact that it's going to happen with you guys, where everything's going to be digital. instead of physical. Yes, there's physical artwork and everything, but I mean, if you really look at it, there's literally meme templates out there like speaking about this sort of thing. And yeah, it's something to be made aware of and whatnot, but and the reason why people are like so upset about it is like, oh, we never get to physically own the game anymore. Yeah, if we're talking about this game, like Donkey Kong Country, yeah, you technically do own the game because you can do whatever the heck you want with it. It's SNES, doesn't require any updates, it's made, finished, and you can play on an old console. So yeah, here's the secret, and yeah, it's kind of, it wasn't that obvious. It's actually really isn't that obvious. It's really hard to find it, but yeah. What do I know? It's fine though. So, yeah, there's gonna be another part of my voiceover that's gonna happen because I will be defeating the boss again, or plans to defeat the boss again, and so I'll speak more about this once I finish rambling like live on what I'm doing here, because that is what's gonna happen. So with that being said, you'll probably hear some silence for a little bit, but that's fine. That's expected. So. Anyways, I'll probably just leave you guys here. Oh yeah, one more thing before I go. Since we technically 100% the game now, I'm going to read a bunch of Cranky Kong's dialogues that I've missed in the game as well, because I know there's some that are actually hilarious, in fact. And I'll probably do it live in a way because it'll make more sense to do so live. But yeah, then I'll do that, then defeat the final boss, and then we'll end the episode for sure, for real. All right, now I'll leave you guys here. At last, somebody to chat with. A leap of faith is all it takes to find Winky in Barrel Canyon. Find Candy and she can save your game for you. Hey, son, speak up. I can't hear you. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. You didn't listen last time. The crafty Croctopus corners his crock of collectibles and coral capers. Find Candy and she can save your game for you. There's nothing more I can tell you. Let me see if there's any more dialogue. Yep, don't make the players like they used to. The speed increases. Yeah, alright. Let's see. There we go. So I did save the game. And now apparently there's a way to 101% the game, so I don't know how that's the case. Don't tell me there's other secrets I miss. Okay, I'm gonna double, okay. So apparently you can 101% this game, so I technically am not done here yet. Alright, I'll be right back once I figure it out. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm kind of ticked. I am kind of ticked. Alright. I have to frame perfect this? There's gotta be a way to... There's no way. Okay, well... You'll see why I'm not too pleased. So at least I get to go to at least I get to go to the stage again, so that's... Okay, alright. We're done playing around. So apparently it's in this area right here. So I have to do this little mini game. Alright, so I have to get that. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm gonna reset this. Oh my gosh. There we go. Alright, well, let's see if that 100%, 101%'s the game now. See you guys when I get outside of this level. Great. Well, we did it. We did it. We 101% the game. Time to defeat the final boss again. Because I'm gonna give it another go and see what happens if you once you defeat the final boss again, and then like, oh wait. Actually, let me go to Cranky's camp and see if he says anything like important or anything. What tarnation do you want? A leap of faith is. You can. Getting tired. I gotta go take me a nap. Getting tired. I gotta take me a nap. Oh my gosh. Oh my. That was quick. You didn't leave me enough time to think of any other stupid comments. The crafty croctopus corridor says of collectibles and coral capers. Find Candy and she can save your game for you. That's all there is to it. Piece of cake if you ask me. I'm just gonna spam. Okay, I'll do the level for you. Nah, only kidding. In jungle hijinks, stick to the treetops to earn extra lives. Bounce on the fixed tires to hurdle obstacles and reach bonuses. See you later, alligator. Okay, there's one dialogue that I gotta see. You have to do better than that. 44. Hey, sorry, speak up. I can't hear you. I'm not gonna say anything. I want that dialogue. There's two. No. Make sure to shut the gate on the way out. I didn't raise you in a barn. More. Okay. Okay, I'll do the level. No, wait. Steel kegs are indestructible. Follow them and they'll mow your baddies down. I'm getting tired. I gotta take me a nap. Oh, wait. I'm gonna. Follow them and they'll mow down all baddies in their path. Okay. I had it. Yep, don't make the... Okay. Alright, let me see if there's any more. Crocodile. After a while, crocodile! You only just left! You can find the fun between Romeo. Okay, we'll break as soon as you touch them. The stereo sounds is making me tired. Old ears bleed. Turn it down before you go! The stereo. The stereo is making your ears bleed. I can sit here and rock all day, especially if you two leave me alone. He said that already. That's all, folks! I should make that the last one. Tell you about the old days all along. That's cute. All this gameplay is too much for me. Let me see. There's more. There's gotta be more. There's gotta be more. Well, almost. asked you in, but they didn't have enough memory left to display the cabin interior. That's a good one. Wait. Okay, that one was funny. That one was good. Still got you beat, huh? Oh, stars. It breaks it open. It's midpoint marker. I'll be there. I'll see you guys later, if you're lucky. I gotta go now. Alright, Ward. Okay, look out for this guy's toes. You've seen enough of the tie, yeah. You kids today, you don't have any respect for your elders. Never had movement like this when I was in video game. A leap of faith is all it takes. Where is that dialogue that I'm looking for? Remember the original Donkey Kong? I think I'll go play that. See you later. That's the one I was looking for. Alright. That one was good. Alright. I decided to go here so that way I could go save the game quickly and then we'll go to yeah, we do. Let's see. Alright, let's go defeat the final boss again. And see if we get anything different.
It's kind of ironic that, in a way, like, I'm using the pun Krool because it is a cruel truth in a way to, like, just kind of like, I'm saying kind of a lot. Anyways, you know, just pretty much just yelling out the fact that, like, physical media is kind of just losing its value in a way. It lost its value from the very beginning as soon as, like, we reached the Wii U and, yeah, really the Wii era, DS era, and PS3 eras where it really like started to diminish, because if you could just simply buy a game online, why bother buying the physical copy at the game stores and Blockbusters and everything else that it has to like show in store? And it's kind of funny how things work in the sense, and you know, in the long run, like there's just a lot of kind of like games that people play in real life with like how in a way it's just like, if you look at this logically as a company, why would anybody want to try to keep the physical media going if it's going to lose them money? Same thing with consoles. If consoles is losing companies money, why is it like, why does it matter to make the consoles in the first place? I still see that having controllers are still to be around, like a possibility, but even then I can even see that just going away. So I'm predicting that everything being digitalized is going to be a new norm, and in fact, like, I think it's just gonna happen sooner than you think. I think it's gonna happen within the next 2 years, maybe 3 years, and it's gonna be something that's water under the bridge, and physical media is gonna be just completely like something where it's either slowed down or it's like people are still fighting for it, or you know, it's gonna be a hard one to really like just kind of like wrap your head around. It's the hard truth, and I hate to like just be that guy, but you know, there's no way of like kind of like continuing this on for any longer if people are, you know, I don't know, like yelling and screaming about it's not gonna fix anything, it's not gonna change anything. You can try, but at the end of the day, the companies have won, and they're gonna do what they want and please to do, and so that's just how things are gonna work. And yeah, that's all I can really say for right now. So anyways, we did it. We defeated the boss, and there we go.
Well done, Donkey, my boy! Who would have thought one whippersnapper like you could have beaten that bunch of Noka Kremlings? You made an old man proud. Go and look in your board. I think you'll be in for a surprise. What a player you are, Donkey, my lad! You've beaten the Kremlings! And found absolutely everything! You're nearly as good as I used to be! Way to gloat. Way to gloat, buddy. Way to gloat. Way to flipping gloat. Way to gloat. Yeah, way to gloat, man. Well, I think that's everything now. That needs to be done. Yeah, 101% of the game. No fake outs. By the way, how I found that out in the first place was straight up, just I looked it up on YouTube and then looked it up on the internet, and it stated that, like, oh yeah, it's 101% to 101% the game. That's how you fully complete the game. I'm like, oh, okay, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, that took me about, that took me about probably a few hours, and probably gonna be another few hours of editing. So hopefully this video does well enough to some degree. Hopefully and also I don't think the video is dead weight, and yeah, I mean it's also kind of cruel truth on what's happening and what I predicted as well. I mean, honestly, if I'm gonna be completely honest with the gaming industry and how things are just gonna completely just be digitalized, it's not gonna be a terrible thing, but people are just gonna have to learn to let it go in a way, in my opinion. And to be honest, I think if there was some sort of way to be able to I don't know. I mean, it's not like anybody's really gonna care in the long run. And honestly, what I'm predicting is gonna be true to this point. I mean, it's only in a matter of fact that Nintendo's gonna be the only one that's in the way of things progressing into not having any point of having any consoles in the first place. So I pretty much have said that already. But yeah. That's the hard truth, to be honest with you. And yeah, just to reiterate everything there, but you know, it's been a good run with how everything's been going. In fact, I've given a certain somebody a break, so maybe we can give this guy the spotlight again in the next LP. So I think that's fair, right? Yeah, that's gonna call it now. Now I think, oh my gosh. You know what's a funny fact? Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong are uncle and nephew. Diddy Kong is Donkey Kong's nephew. So I'm wondering... I'm just wondering here. I did this using one live, and it took less than an hour. I wonder what his reaction would be if you were to be able to do this game in less than an hour. In terms of being able to speedrun it, of course. I'm sure there's a way to speedrun the game and then just be able to find everything and do it with one life. Obviously, but if there is a dialogue for that, let me know. Yeah, this has been quite a growth spurt for sure in terms of LPs. From the first LP of being, I'm gonna be honest, it's completely cringe, to somewhat less cringe. And I will say I do have some, yeah, I do have some cringe moments here and there, obviously. But I think I'm developing somewhat, so it's actually quite exciting to see my channel surpass, I guess, 8th grade level in a way, and reaching on to the high school ages of LPs. So in terms of what the high school ages of the LPs will be, it's definitely gonna be something where I don't know, really. I can't wait to share what's in store, because there's definitely a lot more conversations I'm ready to have, especially some hard ones as well. But yeah, I think that's gonna call it. Yeah. Alright, well. With that being said, don't forget to shine bright and stay bright. Oh, you thought we were done? Oh, you thought we were done, huh? You really thought we were done. Ha! Alright, well. I'm just kidding. Just one tiny little thing I'm going to show you guys. So if you complete the game and decide to play the first level again, you can go in here and see that you have your banana horde still. And if you wanted to see, oh, let's actually look at Diddy Kong's, let's see him be happy. He's like, yeah, I got all that, baby. Alright, well, yeah, I think that's gonna call it for today. Now I'm really gonna call it for today. So, yeah, I honestly think this was a good LP. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Yeah, I kinda had to stick to the theme for it. You know, I had to, you know? Okay, screw you. You just ruined my outro. Like literally, y'all just ruined it. You really just ruined the vibe on the outro. All right. Well. I don't want to exit yet, dude. I want my boy DK back, bro. Alright. What the heck? It's nighttime, bro. What the heck, bro? Yeah, we'll end it. We'll end it like this. We'll end it like this. Yeah, I like this. This is fine. This is completely fine. Well, that sucks. I just lost Ramby. Actually, I lost the opportunity to even get that life anymore. Alright, well. Now for real. Don't forget to shine. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Don't forget to shine bright and stay bright.